Some people have said, well, Matthew 23 is anti-Jewish. It's not anti-Jewish. You want to read something anti-Jewish, Josephus reports anti-Jewish slanders from Apion in his work against Apion. And Apion says all sorts of bad things about Moses, says that the reason for the Exodus was that the Jews had leprosy and Egypt just wanted to get rid of them. He calls the Jews idolaters, talks about worshiping an ass's head in the temple. You know, there are all these anti-Jewish slanders. But by contrast with that, you had intra-Jewish disputes where you had some Jewish groups that were condemning some other Jewish groups. I mean, you look at the prophets, you look at Amos, you look at Hosea. I love Hosea with get the heart of God, the love of God. But Hosea, Amos, Jeremiah, God spoke very strictly, very harshly, very firmly to his people in these books. And you had similar kinds of rhetoric among some Jewish groups condemning other Jewish groups. The Dead Sea Scrolls basically say, we are God's covenant community. We're the only remnant who are still serving God. The rest of Israel is apostate. And they actually, at one place, I believe it's in the Qumran hymns, they call the rest of Israel the congregation of Belial, the assembly of Satan. You know, that's strong language. And that was Jewish. Well, Jesus was Jewish. Jesus is Jewish, we could say. Jesus is Jewish, and his disciples were Jewish, and he was pronouncing judgment, no less than the prophets did. Matthew applies the leaders at the first coming, though, as a warning to us who are leaders among God's people today.